Bits and Pieces, in Dinarland Sunday PM April 13, 2025. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Claire. Arab bank returns to Baghdad after 80 years of presence. April 13, 2025. Iraqi Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sudani received, on Sunday, a delegation from the Arab Bank, headed by the bank's chairman of the board of directors, Sabi al-Masri, and attended by a number of board members, on the occasion of the upcoming opening of the Arab Bank, Iraq branch in the capital, Baghdad. During the meeting, according to a statement issued by the Prime Minister's media office and received by Shafaq news agency, ways to enhance cooperation between Iraq and the Arab Bank in the financial and banking fields were discussed, as well as the bank's participation in financing investment projects within the country. Al-Sudani emphasized that Arab Bank has been present in Iraq for nearly 80 years, noting that its return today reflects the political and economic stability the country is experiencing. The Prime Minister stressed the importance of expanding the bank's activities to include contributions to development and economic stability, affirming the government's readiness to provide all forms of support that would enhance Arab and foreign banking activity in service of the Iraqi economy. For its part, the Arab Bank delegation expressed its willingness to participate in financing a number of investment projects and expand its activities in Iraq, contributing to job creation and revitalizing the economic sector. Claire. Iraq signs contract for third offshore oil export pipeline project. April 13, 2025. Basra Oil Company signed, on Sunday, a contract to implement the third marine pipeline project for exporting oil, with a coalition of the Italian company MICOPERI and the Turkish company ESTA, with a design capacity of 2,400,000 barrels per day. Hayan Abdul Ghani, Deputy Prime Minister for Energy Affairs and Minister of Oil, who sponsored the contract signing, said the project is an important strategic undertaking. He pointed out that the project aims to ensure flexibility and stability for crude oil exports from the southern ports, explaining that the pipeline's operational capacity will be approximately 2 million barrels per day. He added that flexibility comes from the possibility of exporting crude oil from three ports: Basra Port, Khor Al Amaya Port, and the floating platform. The minister continued by saying that the project was approved by the Council of Ministers, and includes extending a 48-knot marine pipeline, with a length of 61 kilometers in the marine section and 9 kilometers in the land section, in addition to two marine platforms, one in the Basra oil port, and the second in the Al Amaya oil port. In addition, the project includes a floating marine buoy for exporting crude oil, and other accessories related to electricity, communications, control systems, and cathodic protection. Militiaman article. Minister of Finance. Iraq seeks to deepen economic partnerships and finance priority projects. Wow, this is a massive indicator that Iraq is going to balance her financial position with the region. This is about her integration into the global financial system. Iraq is going to utilize other countries' financial experiences. The efforts are all for developing priority projects, likely to include 4 million housing units, industrial cities and major projects. They are not going to do this with 1,310 Iraqi dinars per 1 USD. It is blatantly obvious now. Frank 26 article quote. With the full support of the government and in collaboration with Oliver Wyman Consulting, the Central Bank of Iraq, CBI, today unveiled reform plans aimed at modernizing the Iraqi private banking sector. This is beautiful monetary reform education. Article quote. The reform process will be a multi-stage journey. The first assessment cycle is expected to begin in the first quarter of 2026. Implementation is Indiana 2025. A year later they assess it to see if it was successful with the citizens. You think the reform process is to put it, bring it, leave it or take it to 1310? Lol. Fed's stagflation fears rise as tariff war escalates. Taylor Kenny, April 13, 2025. Stagflation once brought the U.S. economy to its knees and now, the warning signs are flashing again. In the 1970s, it took 20% interest rates and years of economic pain to break it. Today, we're seeing similar conditions. Inflation that refuses to fade, a slowing economy, rising debt, and households stretched thin. In this video, Taylor Kenny explores the eerie parallels to the past, why economists fear stagflation could return, and what it would mean for your savings and future. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: dinarrecaps.com